Welcome to day 10 of our trip to Taiwan. We started off day 10 with a delicious breakfast. The baked items were baked by our B&B host, who is a professional baker. We are going to start the day off with a tour of our room before we head out for a walk around the area.
Okay, so this is the place we stayed in last night. This is our B&B in, what city are we in?
Taiwan, Guanshan.
Okay. It's in the middle of a bunch of rice fields in the mountains. It's a really nice little place. Everything's super modern. We have days and all kinds of stuff. We have rice field views front and back. It's really nice. Except for, of course you can always hear the Taiwanese scooters going by.
This is probably ready for harvest. You see how heavy it gets? This is a little miniature, veggie farm.
Oh, okay. Are those coconuts? What is this? Oh, Dusty Bell.
It's not like a bell, people use that to remind God you need water.
Oh, that's funny.
The hills of southeast Taiwan are well known for their tea crops. One of our bucket list items for our drive through southeast Taiwan was to find a really nice tea shop and stop and do some tea tasting and buy some local tea. We weren't quite sure what was open and where to go, so we stopped at the visitor center, which tried to sell us some local touristy tea, and it didn't turn out to be very good, so we left. In the town nearby where we stopped at the visitor center, we saw that there was a tea house we wanted to visit, so we got in the car and drove on over. We thought the place wasn't open because of all the stuff out front, but apparently they were just doing some cleaning.
你好。
不好意思，因为我们刚好在整理，
哦
嫌弃的话就
好，
对，欢迎进来，对。
谢谢。
不好意思的，我刚好在这两边在这边。
Cleaning out, that's why it's so messy.
Oh, okay. Is that the tea you're looking for?
Yeah, this is the tea.
We spent about 45 minutes tasting teas. They go through the whole process of warming up the water, steeping the tea, and explaining the different flavors to you. On our way to getting a snack, we saw this cool tea-themed restroom. This busy little stand sold wheel pancakes, and we got several flavors before we headed down south. We stopped at 7-Eleven for lunch, and like many other 7-Elevens in Taiwan, this one had a theme. They had some items with hot air balloons on them because this area hosts a hot air balloon festival every year. When we got to our booked hotel for our overnight stay down in Ditan, we ran into an issue. It seems though the patron had listed parking available on the hotels.com site, there was no parking available. His parking available was street parking that was sometimes available on some days when school wasn't in session. After much arguing while we were driving around and him yelling at us in Chinese, he eventually canceled our room and we ended up stopping and finding another room. We found another listing in a city about 45 minutes south of us, and then we headed there after calling and confirming that they did indeed have parking. Because we had booked that hotel room for 2 nights, and we only booked our new hotel room for 1 night, we decided to change our itinerary and not go to the island, and then go up to Sun Moon Lake. This ended up being better as the pollution in the south was absolutely terrible the time we went, and it was actually a little bit hard to breathe. Once we got to our hotel in Fang, Liao, we got a quick dinner at a local restaurant and then walked around town. On our walk around town and stopping at the train station, we saw these cool pedestrian signals. They're all animated and the green and the red are different. These claw machine arcades are everywhere in Taiwan, even in small cities like this one.
What's the name of this hotel?
Fang Liao. Oh no,
Fang Liao Hotel.
Fang Liao, yeah.
Yeah, Fang, okay. So this is the Fang Liao Hotel. We're in Fang Liao.
Yes.
And it's an interesting story why we ended up here, not where we booked tonight. But for right now, we got the luxury, super fancy. So we'll check out the bathroom. So we've got a bathroom with a huge walk-in shower that fits 4 people probably. We've got a nice room here. It looks all fancy. And then we have this step up here to this massive tub. and they give you bath salts and everything. And then we, in theory, have a view out this window, and we'll check tomorrow morning to the port, which is why this room is more expensive than the base model. But we'll check in the morning. But right now, it's all covered on the outside in like dew or something. It's all wet,
No idea.
so we can't really see out. But we'll check in the morning and maybe see if we can see out of it when the sun comes out. But that's the fancy hotel room, and check it out.